Hey everybody, what's up? It's Mel Ryan. I'm pre-recording this on my Tuesday evening at home, as I can't be live onto the call today, but I did want to share my message. So if you don't know who I am Mel Ryan. I am a Beachbody coach, and I am on Team Dynasty, and I've created my own team, Making Changes Health and Fitness. A bit about me before we get started. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about my personal inviting process and why it works for me, how I do it. I've been a Beachbody coach for 2 years, 26 months. I started January 2015. I have hit Success Club 24 of those 26 months. I can tell you guys why I didn't hit it those 2 months. But first of all, I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of background about who I am. So I am a mom of two. I work 3 days a week, and the reason I work 3 days a week is because of Beachbody is supplementing those other 2 days. I used to work casual, and I would pick up 5 days a week just to bring in more income. So I'm now working 3 days a week and not picking up casual shifts, and I am a mom of 2 girls. They're 7 and 9, so if you guys are on my Facebook, you probably see them. I'm always posting what they're up to. I'm married to my high school sweetheart. We just celebrated our 11-year wedding anniversary. And I started Beachbody 2 years ago to do 21-day fix. My coach recently, about 6 months ago, she has decided to leave the company, but I went to high school with her, and she sent me a message and say, hey, do you want to try 21-day fix? I was at a point that we were building a home on an acreage outside of town, and I did not want to go to the gym anymore. I didn't know how I was going to continue working out, just because I was working 5 days a week. My kids were getting older. They were 5 and 7 at the time, starting to get into more activities, and I just didn't know when I was going to get in. And I have done triathlons. I've done about 7 half marathons, and I would consider myself a gym rat. But it got to the point that I was paying $60 a month, wait until my husband got home, get the kids to bed, and go to the gym. It was just becoming too much. So when she reached out to me, I was a little bit apprehensive, because I thought, okay, I already work out. I'm already a runner. Like, is this going to be a fad thing? Like, I wasn't, 21-day fix 2 years ago was like, I think more closer to when it came out. So it wasn't as popular. I hadn't heard of it. So I decided to sign up. And of course I did the challenge pack with Shakeology. She talked to me, said, you might as well sign up for the discount. I was like, no way. I don't want to coach. And she's like, no, you don't have to coach. You just do it for the discount. So I love a good deal. So I was like, yeah, let's do this. Let's get a good deal. If I'm going to continue with the shakes, and if I like them, I'm going to want the 25% off. I didn't know what Shakeology was. Even when I got it, and even probably for the first little bit, I knew that it was helping me. I knew, like, a lot of people were commenting on my skin, like, your skin's so clear. And I've had struggles with IBS in the past, thyroid issues. Those have all cleared themselves up. So that was, I'm thinking to Shakeology, or cleaning up my diet, or whatever it was. But so yeah, I started with 21-day fix, and I lost 13 inches, 8 pounds. Like I said, we were in the middle of moving out to the acreage. So on my last week, the doubles week, we were moving. So that day I did the workout in our empty house. I just had I think I had like 8s and 10s weights out, and then that evening we did it in our new home, and it was Pilates. I remember it. I'll never forget it. So anyways, the couple weeks after that, continued doing 21-day fix, and we had people coming over, because we had just built this house, and people were coming in and saying, holy cow, what's going on with you? Why does your butt look like that? I'm like freaking out, because they knew me as going to the gym, and I said, I'm doing 21-day fix. It literally started from there. And they're like, well, what do I do? And I was like, well, I think because I'm a coach, I think you can sign up with me. So people were just signing up. I hit Success Club in my first month. Even in my second, is either my second or third month, I should look back and see, it was Success Club 29. And I was not inviting. This was all just being a product of the product. So before we even get into the inviting process, I want to share with you guys that being a product of the product, one of our major vital behaviors, has been an amazing thing for me. So now 2 years into it, I have done Body Beast twice, 21-day fix, like, I don't even know, 4 or 5 rounds, 21 Day Fix Extreme, 3-day Refresh twice, T25 Body Beast twice, and Hammer and Chisel once, and dabbled into some of the other ones, and then just realized that kind of went to my soulmate programs. But this is so important in your business as well, because when you're inviting to people and you're inviting, they're going to look back through your Facebook. You want to have those, you know, not saying you have to have before and afters, but if you're coaching and you're actively coaching, be doing a program and have these results to share. You don't have to be at your end your end result picture, but being able to show that the product works has been phenomenal for my business. I would say the first 6 months of the business, I didn't even really know what coaching was. I just know I loved the programs, and I was just talking to my friends about it. You know, I was talking to people at work about it. I was talking to whoever would listen, saying, this is awesome. 21 Day Fix is awesome. Let's just do it. And getting my friends' results, which was like awesome. We're all just feeling so good. We'd get together and do our workouts. And yeah, so that's where I started with, coaching was with 21 Day Fix as a discount coach, not knowing anything about network marketing. This is what I love about this business, is that you learn as you go. So, you know, now I've been to a summit in Nashville. Unfortunately, last year I missed because my mom had just passed away. So I missed summit last year. You know, I'm going on the Punta Cana trip. I earned my spot on the first year. I didn't have the belief in myself. I never got my name put onto the list for the cruise. You know, it's just really about believing in yourself that you can do these and you can hit these goals. So hitting Success Club, 24 of the 26 months, I'm going to share with you guys. So the first couple months, yes, it was me just being a product of the product. And then after that, you know, you only have so many friends. You only have so many people. This is when the inviting process starts. So I didn't hit it. I was in the hospital for pneumonia sorry if you can see here that my husband and kids in the background. It's Tuesday evening. So I was in the hospital for pneumonia, really, really sick for about 3 weeks. And that's 3 weeks. I didn't do any inviting. It was October 2015. So November 2015, I hit Success Club 2. I sold 1 challenge pack. That's because I wasn't working my business that month prior. And I know that, and that's okay, and that's what happened. And then the other thing was, the other time was July 2016, which was when I lost my mom. I knew I was losing my mom. I decided to take a step back for a couple weeks, and my team, which I love so much, they stepped in and helped me with my challenge group. So those are the 2 months that I didn't do any inviting, is why I didn't hit Success Club. So if you're inviting, and you're inviting the right way, then you can hit Success Club every single month. I started coaching with 250 friends. I still don't have, I'm not maxed out on my friends list. I think I'm just at 1,000, which I'd like to grow more, but I have added 750 friends from networking and just putting myself out there and learning about myself and connecting with different people. So I'm not done. I still have lots of people to meet and lots of people to help. But what I want to share with you guys is the inviting process, how I do it. So I just want to kind of do a run through. So I've shared with you guys who I am. I've been a coach for 2 years. Body Beast is my all-time favorite. I just finished that program on Saturday. That is very, very important to be doing the products, or to doing the programs and sharing the products. Inviting process. So for myself, I've kind of took my binder out here. Team Making Changes Health and Fitness. I have a binder, and this is like an old binder. There's like stuff in here. So I write like each month I have like the challengers, what program they're doing. I have literally like sticky notes everywhere, who I've invited, check marks. On top of that, I have BAT section, which is a business activity tracker. If you're a new coach, I use this to see where I'm lacking in my business. For me, I know that it's not inviting enough to the coaching opportunity. And this is something that I'm working on. But I use the business activity tracker. That's kind of what it looks like. I'm sorry I'm not sharing a slide. I hope that just me talking and being honest and real with you guys. And I'm just really, this is how I am. I don't have an agenda for this call. I just was just asked to do this today, and I just am sharing totally how I do my business. So I'm not very organized. So if you're not organized, reach out to me, because you can still hit Success Club if you're not organized. So this is my book, Change Your Thoughts and You Will Change the World. This was from Winners, but I totally feel by that. So what I do in here, you guys, is I write down every new invite that I've done, even if they're not responding. So if you guys can see, I just have pages and pages of notes. I was trying to be organized at one point, and I was writing in a different color pen their response to me, but I'll write what their obligation was, the date, and even if I invite them again 6 months later, I will write the same date that I, the time that I invited them after. People that have had surgery, I'm sure you guys had that. Oh, I just had surgery, I can't work out. I follow up with them. I write down the date that they had surgery. They told me it's 4 to 6 weeks to heal. I check in on them. Hey, how are you healing? What's the doctor say? I follow up, and you can't remember. When you're talking to literally, I don't know how many invites you guys are all doing a day, but make sure you are doing them daily. Say you're talking to 10, 15 people a day. You can't remember what everybody's doing. Write it down. Write it down. I don't care if it's on the computer, in your notes on your phone, but if I know, oh, this girl, Jennifer, she sprained her ankle. So this is from last year in April. So, okay, how's your ankle doing? And are you healing up? Or, what's the doctor say? Somebody's got a pinched nerve. This person's pregnant and nobody knows yet. This one's training for a half marathon and she doesn't, I just write everything down so I know what's going on. I always, and before I even start with the initial invite, I make sure that I've made a friendship with them and kind of made a connection, found a common ground. For me as a mom, I have 2 kids and activities. So even if it's something with our kids, or if I've done a clean eating group, or if I'm on, I have a boxer and I love my boxer, I'm on a boxer page. So if we find something with our dogs, common ground, that we can have a good conversation with, and something that I'm not just coming with them and hey, join my challenge group, then that makes it so much easier when you actually are inviting them. So I usually will do the form. So I will form them. So that means I'm kind of finding out about their occupation, their family, and things like that, and make a friendship with them. And then, for example, I'll send out a message. Hey, how's it going? How was your summer holidays? I'm running my challenge group on this date, and I just thought that you'd want to know, and if you want some more information on it, let me know and I can shoot you a message or shoot you a video to watch. And a lot of the times, I'm not gonna lie, people don't respond. They read it, and you're like, oh, okay, I've gotten over that. People aren't ready, or they don't know what to say, and they can't think of an excuse fast enough, and they're scared, and that's okay. But if you're genuine with them, you follow up and you keep consistent on your social media, and they see what you're all about, they see that the products work, they'll come around. It might take them 6 months. I've had, I think, challengers a year later. I've invited them a few times. Hey, just checking in. You want to join in this time? No. A year later. So just keep consistent. I tell my team this all the time. If you're inviting somebody, they're probably going to say no the first time. To get a challenger straight out of the gate, for me, it doesn't happen all the time. It's more the follow-up, second or third time. It gives them more to sink in and to watch you. You're on their radar now. Oh, Mel said she did this challenge group. Oh, I wonder what that's all about. Then she'll watch. Then I'll share. Oh, look at what my challenger just did. She's down 3 pant sizes. They're going to be watching you. And then when they're ready, they're going to ask you. I hear all the time, inviting, oh, it's so scary. I don't want them to say no. Or, I always say, if you don't like inviting, if that's the one thing in your business that you don't like doing, do it first. Do it before all the fun stuff, right? If you like doing your move of the day or sharing your recipes, do the invites first. When I was feeling at that point in my business, when I just started inviting, I was kind of learning my groove, I would set my alarm half an hour before. I'd have to get out of bed. Before I got out of bed, I would send out 10 invites. Done. Okay, if you guys have heard that saying, eat your frog, do it. Just do it first, and then you get to do all the fun stuff of coaching and running your challenge group and going live or whatever it is that you like doing. So do that first. So that's how I invite. So I'm always, so I'm just going to give you guys kind of a run through. So I will say, hey, did you see I've got this, I don't know if you saw my post, I'm running a challenge group on March the 6th. I thought that might be something that you'd be interested. Let me know if I can send you more info. hey, yeah, I saw that. What's it all about? What is the challenge group? I'll give them a little bit of breakdown, find out what their goals are. I ask a lot of questions to see how I can help them. So what are your goals? What have you done in the past? Oh, you're a runner. Oh, okay, are you training for some races? How about some cross training ideas? And then I'll send them a video and say, take a look at this video, let me know what you think. And if they're like, yeah, that sounds awesome, try to get them on the phone. Try to get them on the phone. Some people are nervous about getting on the phone, but I think if you get them on the phone, they can hear the passion in your voice. They can hear that you're a real person. They can ask you questions. And sometimes when you're going back and forth with messages, they can get a little bit, it might not read the way that you want it to say. So say, hey, I've got Tuesday evening this week, I've got a couple 20-minute calls booked. Can I book you in? What's the time for you? Get them on the phone. So I find probably 90% of the time I get people on the phone, they will order. So get them on the phone, but do those initial, build a friendship, build a relationship with them, learn what you can do for them. I start a lot of my, sorry, I've got my kids in the background. I find a lot of my, my conversations, sorry, now my kids are there listening to X-Files music. I find a lot of my conversations, if you do the first sentence personal to them, like asking them how something's been going and asking them for feedback on something, even with your post. If you say, hey, I'm looking for a new bathing suit, what's the best place to go? Where's everybody going in bathing suits these days? And somebody says, oh, check out this website. And then you send them a message, oh, thank you so much for commenting, I was looking. You had a conversation started. Roll with it. Keep going with it. If you feel like it's a dead spot, you feel like you don't feel good about it, leave it for a bit and wait till the perfect opportunity comes. But find your common ground with people. Join groups. Facebook, I've tried Instagram and I just find that I find other companies wanting me to market their stuff. That's just me personally, but I am doing everything through my Facebook page and building relationships with others. I know other coaches have different ways of building it, but for me, it's social media, word of mouth, and that's how it goes. So I really suggest that you write down every single person that you invite and their response, even if it's did not respond. Okay, so say 3 months from now, you're going through, okay, I gotta invite some more people. Hey, I know I sent you a message a few months ago, I'm not sure if you got it, but I still run my 30-day challenge groups. You know, if it's something at this point in your life that you think that you want to jump into, let me know, I'm here for you, and leave it at that. And somebody say, oh, thank you so much, I did before, but it was just too much, or whatever. Like, people have, you guys hear them. If you guys are inviting, you hear all the things, time and money and kids and this, and have an answer for them without kind of being pushy. Tell them, I gotcha, I totally get you. As a mom of 2 and we're running around, I'm a hot mess. But you know what? If you take that time for yourself every day, I swear you are going to have the energy to do all those things. So just really, really be honest and be true. I find like it's really good to use, it's good to have these invite scripts, but I think everybody is different. So I think if you tailor it, you can use a certain scripts, but tailor it to them. What's gonna hit them? Hey, I know you had this goal about, I saw you're going on holidays and you mentioned, oh, you wanted to fit into this bathing suit. I can be there for you. I can be that person and I can keep you accountable every single day. Show them what you have to offer, and people are not gonna come to you, okay? So if you're in this business, if you're just a newer coach and you just think, oh, I'm just gonna put out these, these posts and hope people are joining, that's not, 90% of the people are from inviting and following up with them and following along with them. And I know it's a lot to remember, and who to talk to, who did I talk to, write it down. And invite. Invite to, if you're building a business, you need to inviting people to coaching as well. If you see somebody that's a challenger of yours, they're rocking their business, or they're rocking their workouts, and they're cheering everybody on, they're posting, meal prep ideas, be like, hey, you are killing it. Have you ever thought about doing what I do? And they're like, what? And then you say, think about it. They're like, no, it's like, you're already doing half of it. You're already there killing your workout. You're supporting everybody else. That's what it's about, and find something. You see that they're saving for a holiday for their family, or they're struggling to make a car payment. You know, people put that stuff out there. Say, this can be your payment for your car. This can help your kid pay for that competition. I'm just thinking of different ways. For myself, you know, coaching has gotten at me so that I can work 3 days a week instead of 5. Yes, I've been coaching for 2 years, but you know, I've had my failures as well as coaching. I have, you know, I've lost builders, and you know, I've had slower months, and you know, sometimes you lose belief in yourself, but keep coming over top of those failures, falling down and getting back up again is what's got me to this point, that I'm actually comfortable enough to you guys to go do this video without you guys all seeing me. And I just think the first time I went, I had to do why I was a Beachbody coach when I first started coaching. It was like March, and I didn't do it till March. I think I recorded it like a 2-minute video 14 times. I don't even, like, it's crazy. Now I'm like, this is who I am. I might be missing stuff when I'm sharing this training video with you guys, but this is true to who I am. You guys can ask any question. I'm sure Scotty's going to post a link, and I'm going to try to hop on. I just can't do this live because I don't have Zoom on my work computer, but I'm going to call in and I'll be listening to myself. But I'll be on there if I'm able to unmute myself and answer some questions. I'm more than happy to do that. But this is what I do. So I'm going to say, share your transformation, even if you're not where you want to be. Be doing a program. I've heard this on one of the national wake-up calls. It was probably last year, but it really stuck with me. And now it's a little bit different because of the annual All Access Pass. But they said, do a program in full. The hybrids are good, but then people can't see what the full results of a program. But now with the annual All Access Pass, that changes things. But I've always that stuck in my head. Do the full program. Do the full program. So that's what I did. 21-day fix, 3-day fresh, T25, Body Beast. Have those done. Product of the product. Show that it works. Show that you're passionate about it. Create relationships. Invite every single day to your challenge groups and to your business. And if you're doing free groups, I'm just getting back into the free groups, and invite to your free groups. Those are easy because they're free, and you know, you don't feel like you're asking for anything. But those are a great gateway into a challenge group. So this is an example. So I just did a sugar detox. Hey, what did you think of the 5-day sugar detox? You seem to do great. Not sure if you know, but I do run 30-day health and fitness challenge groups that are more in depth, that have meal plans, come with a workout program and a super dense nutritional shake. Would you want some info on that as well? Then people are like, sure. If they liked your group and they saw they had results in the 5 days, they're going to be more likely to join you with your challenge groups. So that's another way of doing it as well. But I just think remembering when people say break their arm or pregnancies. I've had challenges that I've invited, and they're like, oh, nobody knows I'm pregnant. Don't tell anybody, but I can't do it right now because I'm pregnant. And I know people can do it when they're pregnant, but they're like, talk to me after my pregnancy. I will check in with them their whole pregnancy. Oh, how was your baby shower? Oh, do you know what you're having? Just being a genuine friend, because I am interested in that stuff. That's just me being a normal person. But sometimes you forget it, so you have to write it down. The end of their pregnancy, congrats on your baby. How are you liking being a new mom? You know, I've got this group running that may be of interest to you. I'd love to help you, you know, and take some time for yourself every day and share with you how I do it as a fellow mom. And there you go. So, you know, if you're in this business for the long haul and you are planning to run 30-day challenge groups, do not ever discount anybody. Anybody. I have had people that I was like, oh, I'm so nervous to ask. They're really into bodybuilding, or they're at the gym all the time and they're more ripped than me. And then they come to me and say, oh, Mel, I've been watching you. What are you doing? And I'm like, oh, why didn't I invite them? So do not discount anybody as a potential coach, as a customer. People are watching you. Keep your social media as active as you can so that when you're inviting them, they are looking back at your posts. Well, what's this chick all about? Like, oh, okay. Oh, sweet. She's doing this. Oh, she's got a lot of food on her plate and she's doing all these workout challenges. And people want to know if you're just posting, sharing other people's funny videos, you know, that's good to do a little bit of, but be genuine to you because people are going to connect with you. That's what I have found. I have connected with so many people, all ages, men, women. Just find that common ground. I don't care if it's that you guys grew up in the same small town, or you both are like the same kind of music, or like the same kind of dogs, or, you know, I just got my eyebrows microbladed and you guys just both got your eyebrows microbladed. Talk about it, right? Like, find the common ground with people. I hope, so we're at 25 minutes, so I hope that I hit all the topics that that Scotty asked me to, and I'm sorry that I don't have a slideshow because I am so fly by the seat of my pants, write in my book, use my phone as notes. You know, this business, you guys, you know, there is so much potential with it. I love seeing all the different types of coaches on this page, on this group and on this team, and seeing everybody's different tips on what works for them. But that's what works for me for the past 24 to 26 months for Hitting Success Club. Starting at 250 friends, not knowing anything about network marketing, and finding the belief in myself through personal development, through running these challenge groups. I have not missed 1 month. I've run a 30-day challenge group since March. I didn't start running them till March of 2015. So that's it, you guys. Happy Wednesday. You guys are going to be watching this on Wednesday. I hope you guys reach out to me, ask any questions. I will share with you more about me. I'm an open book, and I think that me being so open is what's gotten me the success so far, and being true and honest and real. And I never want to come across fake, and I have all my SHIT together, because I don't. I'm just like everybody else. And thank you so much for hopping on today. See you guys.